Hello and welcome once again to my backyard grilling area. What I got here for you today is I'm going to clean and season my new Blackstone griddle. This is the Adventure Ready 28-inch griddle. I got a bucket of soapy water. Let's get to it. Stay tuned. So let me just say ahead of time that when it comes to this thing, I am a complete noob. I have no idea. I've never used one of these before, never cooked on one. But I'm going by the manufacturer's instructions. The first thing you got to do is wash it with soapy water. And it also stresses that this will be the last time you'll be putting soapy water on your Blackstone griddle. So we got to wash this thing up. We got to get this coating of, it's got like an industrial oil coating on it on all edges. Got to get that off of there with soapy water. A sponge and some soapy water. And I'll tell you, I'm stoked. I can't wait to cook on this thing once I get it cleaned. Anyway, let me get it cleaned up. Get all the dust and oil off of it with warm, soapy water. That's step one. Okay, stay tuned. I'll bring you back for step two. Okay, the griddle top is clean, and I've got both burners on high right now. It's getting hot. What we have to do now is wait for it to discolor a little bit. It's getting hot. Let's check the temperature on that thing. Let's see what we got. It's up to 230, 150 over here. This one I lit second. So it's getting hot. It's got a color. It's got to change colors. And what we're going to do is take some of this stuff right here. This is what Blackstone recommends. Blackstone Griddle Seasoning Cast Iron Conditioner. And yeah, we got to wait for that thing to discolor a little bit. And I got to get this open because I haven't opened it. And if you're going to buy one of these, my advice to you is buy some stock at a paper towel company, because you're going to go through a crap load of paper towels. So yeah, it's starting to turn color a little bit. It's starting to feel the heat, but we got to wait for it to start to discolor before we can do anything. So stay tuned. Okay, it took a while, but it's starting to turn color, as you can see. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of this stuff and drop on there. That's 1. Come on now. You're going to do this to me? That's 1. Alright, 2 tablespoons. Don't do this to me. Don't go over there. I don't want you over there. I mean, it's good that it's running towards the back because that's where the drain is, but it's bad that it just dumped all in the cup. So now I have to dump it out of the cup back onto the griddle. Did I tell you I'm a noob at this? I am. I'm gonna get burnt. Anyway, let's get some paper towels and spread that stuff evenly. There goes the paper towels. Okay, we gotta spread that stuff evenly all over this cooktop and all over the back and sides of this thing. And that's just the first coat. We gotta do this 4 more times. Let's get some of that over here. 4 more times with that. Oh boy, all on the back and all on the front and everywhere. Every little nook and cranny we got to catch with that thing. And this thing is hot, let me tell you what. Okay, there we go. Almost got it all melted, almost got it all coated up. Like I said, you better buy stock at a paper towel company if you're going to get one of these. Let me throw my paper towels away. Alright, what we got to do now is let that thing, you see it's smoking? We got to let it smoke until the smoke is clear, and then we'll come back for another application of that stuff, that cast iron seasoning stuff. Stay tuned. About 10 minutes has gone by and the smoke is starting to die down, so I'm going to grab some more of this cast iron seasoning conditioner. I don't think I'm going to use quite as much this time because it seems like a little bit goes a long way. Set that over there. Get my paper towel, get that thing spread around on there. This is round 2 of seasoning your brand new Blackstone griddle. And they recommend that you don't use bacon fat on your first seasoning. I'm not sure what they have against bacon. That's one strike against them right there, as far as I'm concerned. You know, there's nothing wrong with bacon. But they say you can use it later on, but not to use animal fat on the first seasoning. So here we've got some more of that stuff spread out on there. They don't want it to puddle. They very specifically said not to let it puddle. So I'm trying not to let it puddle. I'm trying to get even coats. I got the sides, I got the back. I don't think I need to worry too much about that since we're not going to be cooking on the sides of the back, but you don't want it to rust. Anyway, there's coat number 2. We're going to let that smoke dissipate. Last time it took about 10 minutes, so I'll see you back in about 10 minutes for round 3. Alright, we're back for round 3 with this stuff. There seems like there's enough in this jar to do this maybe twice. But that's going to be it. I'm going to drop that on there. This is round 3. Blackstone conditioning. Want to get some even coating done. Get some of that stuff on there. Coat it evenly. Beautiful. I think I'm doing it right. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I have to stress that. I am a complete noob when it comes to this thing. I don't know if I'm using enough stuff. I don't know if I'm waiting long enough between strokes. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it, you know? Just doing it. It's got that beautiful black color in the middle there, but it hasn't really spread to the edges. I don't expect it to because I don't think the edges get heated the way the middle does. Ah, it smells bad though, I'll tell you. And we're running through paper towels like they're going out of style. Anyway, yeah, there's number 3. Right there, we got to let that smoke burn off again. And then we'll come back for what I think is going to be my final coat. It's got a beautiful color. This cooking service does. It's black, but you can see right around here the temperature difference between here and there. I checked with my thermometer. It's about 600 degrees here, about 300 degrees here. This is where you lay your bacon after it's cooked, you know, so that it can like you know, chill out till you're ready to eat it. Yes, sir. That's looking good. I can't. Okay, we're gonna let that go. Let the smoke roll off, and then we'll come back for round 4. Stay tuned. Round 3 of the smoke has died down. It's time for the final application of this stuff. And you know, they stress that you can't do this too many times, but I think 4 is going to do it for me. And they also said, you know, do it until you feel good. Do it until you feel good about it. And I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. I'm thinking it's looking pretty good right in the middle where the main cooking area is. We're going to rub this one more time across it. Nice smooth strokes like they recommend. Am I doing it right? Nobody knows. Hey, I tell you what, if you own a Blackstone griddle and you've done this to your griddle before and you see me doing something wrong, please let me know. I need to know. Somebody's going to have to critique my cooks and my my work on this thing, because I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. And I admit it. I freely admit it that I'm a noob when it comes to the Blackstone griddle. But guess what? I'm calling it done. I'm going to let that smoke die down, and then I'm going to shut this thing off, let it cool off, and then tomorrow I'm going to cook something on this thing. So yeah, look at all that smoke, huh? Shut up, dog. You know, the beautiful black part is spread almost to the back, but not to the front. The front is cooler by about 300 degrees than the back. That's because of the arrangement of the burners. But I think I got a good, beautifully seasoned working surface there that I could work with. I'm pretty sure I could cook a burger on that thing if I wanted to. Anyway, babies, that's my seasoning video for the Blackstone Adventure Ready 28-inch griddle. I'm gonna let that smoke stop, let it burn off, then I'm gonna turn it off. Then when it's cooled off, I'll cover it because I sure don't want any rain to hit it. That would be disastrous. And I think from the look of that, the blackness on there, I think it's looking pretty good. Now, something I noticed from one of the guys said you could take this thing, if you got some high heat gloves, you could take this thing off and turn it around. I'm not going to do that. I'm scared to touch that thing. It's hot. It's 600 degrees right here and about 300 degrees right here where you see it's not quite as dark. That's going to be your main non-stick area that I'm going to be working with. Anyway, I'm going to let that smoke die down, and next video will be me cooking on this thing, which I also have no idea about. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun adventure for me and for you. Anyway, that's my video, how to season a Blackstone 28-inch griddle for the first time. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Come back. We're going to be cooking on this thing a lot in the next, the weeks to come. At least once a week. I might video once every other week because I know you're going to be tired of watching me cook on this thing. But anyway, yeah, I'll be cooking on it all the time. I could have made burgers on it last night if I'd had it ready, but I didn't. Anyway, babies, that's my video. We'll see you next week. Bye.